What's up, guys? We are back here at Les Empires. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hopefully, your holidays were great, had a good time, stayed safe, and no one is sick. So, still playing Atlas Empire, still alive, still good. We are checking out some of the new stuff. So, there is a lot of new things that are added. The winter is the most obvious. Like, the whole map is now this chilly ice color, this blue ice color. Looks way better than that desert that they had last month. And now you have fireballs on the map, so you can see the fire spell is right there. So those are the big obvious changes. But if you look into battle, so we go into battle here, they did a like an AI pass. So now the Caterkillers will actually be a little bit stronger. They're not going to have that much delay in their attacks. So this is a cool change here. They also did add a brand new defense. It's a super like cannon, a long range turret on the ground. I don't know if we'll be able to find any in battle here. We don't want to find any because that makes things a lot harder to battle. So what it does is it does like 250 damage to one ground unit like every few seconds, every like 5 or so seconds. It pretty much kills one ground unit every time it shoots. So you have to be really, really careful of those things. Thankfully for me, I use dragons, so it doesn't really hurt me that much. The Caterkillers will die, and it does have a range of 8 hexes, 8 tiles. So it's the biggest defense structure in the game, like lengthwise. So it is going to be problematic. It is going to be very dangerous. But another downside is that over the holidays, quite a few people have quit this game. So there's not that many active bases being built anymore. You'll notice that bases aren't upgrading stuff, and the resources are getting a little bit scarcer, a little bit harder to get. So some downsides right there. So hopefully things pick back up. Hey, here's a base that is being played, and it has some resources, 94,000 loot. So let's go ahead and take this base out. We are, again, still using my tried and true strategy of Caterkillers and Dragons. I think this is arguably the best strategy that you can have at this point. The Eaglets are really good as well. So Eaglets are really, really strong. But you do have to have them trained up. If you don't have them trained up, you're probably just better off just using Dragons, which most people have Dragons trained up, I would assume. The only thing you have to worry about with the Dragons is you have to take out the anti-airs, the barrel rockets there. So we drop down all these little Caterkillers. We'll drop down some of these guys. Ooh, we can actually plant him right there. Ooh. That would have been good to know. We could have put our Caterkillers down there. Go ahead and drop some dragons up here. We can probably drop the rest of the dragons up here, because that anti-air is going to go down. One of the bad things, too, is that over the holidays, I did upgrade some of my buildings, and unfortunately, since it was so cold, like I was up in Sacramento, we didn't walk around, and we didn't, collect hammers. So I'm running out of crystal hammers. I think I have like 1 crystal hammer left on my my game. So I'm definitely like out of crystal hammers, and I can't really upgrade things anymore. So at that point, we stopped using the builder pass, the monthly subscription, because there's no point if I don't have hammers to upgrade any buildings. Then why am I paying for a second builder? Definitely a flaw in the game design system, I think. Crystal hammers are still quite rare, and you use them for everything when you upgrade stuff. And they did even make it so I think it's level 10 walls. The final level of walls require a crystal hammer for every wall that you upgrade. So you're going to need probably, 10,000 crystal hammers to get everything maxed out. Like, I don't think anyone has a base that is even close to being maxed out. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these guys. They did, for those people that are haven't checked out recently, they did upgrade this new unit, this Cannanoon. I don't really like it. I prefer, like, if you're going to go with this kind of strategy, maybe just, archers or globs. Yeah, so this Cannanoon is just a distraction for your dragons. It costs 2 housing spaces, and you're supposed to put them down. They act like archers. They shoot from a distance, and they're supposed to be able to soak up one hit, because it only has 33 HP, so it's got a very small life on the, any structure. So if a arrow tower shoots at it, it's going to die. If a barrel rocket shoots at it, it's definitely going to die. So those right there are, I don't like them. I think they should be 1 housing space for what they do. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those guys. I think, like, in that base, we only lost like 10 or so Caterkillers. We didn't lose that many. We lost 7 Caterkillers. So it's only going to take us 26 minutes right now to train all these guys. And that is with one of our barracks being upgraded. So if we had all 3 of our barracks actually being upgraded, our recharge time for all these Caterkillers would probably be like 15 minutes, which isn't terrible. It's not that long, and you don't need all those Caterkillers to go in and do battles again. And when, like, the loot is not that great right now, so you're also going to be searching for more bases. So we still have 9 Caterkillers, 6 dragons, and 5 of the glubs. So we can just go in to fight another battle, and I'm sure by the time we find another battle, one of the Caterkillers will probably be done. Oh, look. Wow, first shot. We got one right here. So I think we can still probably even do this. Like, because again, why we use dragons is that the anti-airs are normally in horrible positions. So right here, we can kill 2 anti-airs completely for free with just 2 Caterkillers. We don't have to worry about anything else, so we just drop down a Caterkiller there, and then we drop down a Caterkiller there. And now all we need to worry about is the other anti-air, so we're going to drop down the rest of our Caterkillers up here. And it's nice that this mortar is actually being upgraded, so we don't have to worry about that mortar. So we can go ahead and drop some dragons up here, because we're going to start killing these defenses. I can drop a dragon over here. And we're doing this preemptively because we want to try and get as close to 100% on this base as we can. We don't have that much, DPS besides dragons, so we need them to be down on the base for almost that full 2 minutes time, so that they can go and devour and attack everything. We're going to go ahead and drop our glubs as well. Drop our glubs up here. Also going to try and drop some glubs up on this side to clear some of the buildings that are out of the way of the dragons, so that everyone just has to focus on the middle of the base. Like, if we didn't take down this Eagle Temple right here, once all the base is destroyed, they would have to fly down to that Eagle Temple, wasting about 10 seconds to get to the Eagle Temple, and they might not have enough time to get there, because you see, we only have 50 seconds left. So let's see if these dragons can take down this base. I think they can. And we're going to steal a whole bunch of gold right here. So this was definitely a great base. And you can see we didn't even use that many troops. Yep. A victory. And what did we lose? We lost 1 dragon. That's kind of a little painful. And then 8 Caterkillers. We could have prevented that by using a couple spells. We didn't use any spells whatsoever. So let's go there, go there. I'm going to actually try and just load up more on dragons, and then we'll do some more raids later on for that. Just trying a whole bunch of dragons and see how this works out. Because again, dragons are awesome. You don't need that many Caterkillers to kill defenses, because generally those anti-airs are in bad locations. Now, I'm actually going to show off this new building here. So we're going to go into the base, and we're going to build this new defensive structure. I can't show you how it works, because someone would have to attack me. But let's go ahead and speed this guy up. Alright, so we need 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, and 3 hours, and 15 minutes. Alright, so now there's a new building. I'm not sure exactly when it unlocks, but it's the sniper cannon here. And look, it takes 3 hours to build. Pretty cheap, 30,000, 24, 15K. And you really want this to be protected, because it's got such a long range. Look at this. So it's 8 tiles long. It can pretty much cover your entire base if you put it near the center. And you can actually get 3 of these guys at our Great Hall level. So we're at Great Hall level 14. So we've got a lot of these things to build here. Let's organize this a little bit and adjust. I want to get him right here in the center there. How are we going to do this? Scoot this guy over. So definitely melee troops are going to be a lot harder to use now. Any ground troops is just, they're going to get obliterated by this thing. So I don't know why it's not letting me build it right there. There we go. But it's not appearing. So it looks like it is still a little glitchy right now, unfortunately. Can we build it over here? Nope. Let's leave and come back. Maybe it was just a glitch because we sped up our building construction. So sometimes that happens. It says we're like we've got 1 of 3. So let's go back and check this. Nope. So it looks like maybe the the actual cannon is not really in the code yet. It's not actually live. Maybe that could be the thing. But yeah, you want to build this as soon as possible and get these things down and start building new defenses. Alright, so what could we upgrade next? See, oh yeah, see, look, 0 crystal hammers, guys. I have no crystal hammers whatsoever, so I cannot upgrade, like, anything in my base. So we're going to have to wait until this glitch is fixed, and we can actually upgrade and build these sniper cannons. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a really, really challenge for any ground troops to get through bases, and it's going to make the game a lot more difficult, which I don't think people are going to like this. I don't think people are going to like this change. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see what else the developers have up their sleeves. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. It was nice to see you guys again. Nice to talk to you. Let me know how your holidays were. Hopefully you had a good time. And I will see you guys in game. Thanks for watching as always. Stay safe, guys.